Bicycle Company and part one of our Do-It-Yourself series. My name is Zach. I'm a mechanic here at the Great Northern Bike Company, and today we're going to go through how to fix a flat tire. First, you're going to want to find a bike that has a flat tire. Now that's probably already been done since you're watching this video, but once you've located the bike with a flat tire, the first step into changing your flat is disconnecting the rear brake. So if you want to come over here, you can watch me disconnect the rear brake. This is a pretty standard rear brake setup, and you simply pinch the brakes together and then the noodle and the wire will come out from the brake mechanism. So once they're disconnected like that, your tire is free to drop out. The next step is to loosen the quick release or bolt. In this case we have a quick release, so I'll simply loosen the lever and the wheel will drop out. Very easily, like so. So, now that you've got your wheel off of your bike, we can go ahead and look into changing your flat. So, once you have your wheel off of your bike, you're going to want to take your tire lever and peel the tire from the rim. So this is a tire lever. It's basically a plastic screwdriver. If you use a metal screwdriver, you might actually do more harm on your rim and tire than good. So as far as fixing the flat, I would definitely recommend getting a plastic tire lever. Once you have your tire lever, you're going to simply want to peel back one of the beads of the tire from the rim and hook that bead to the tire with the lever. As you can see here, the bead is popped off the rim with the tire lever popping it off. So we're going to swing the tire lever around the rim, and as I swing it around, the bead of the tire is actually coming off the rim. Once I have one bead completely off the rim, with just a simple hand, you can pull the other bead off, and soon you're left with your rim in one hand and the tire in the other, and the tube. So now that we've gotten our tire off, we can put a new tube in and get rolling. So we've taken our old tube out and we've gotten a new tube like this. I put a little bit of air in it so that it actually takes some form and it's not just a flat piece of rubber. So once you've gotten your tube, you want to simply put that inside of the tire all the way around. And I will do that. Once the tube's inside the tire, you're going to want to locate your valve stem, which is this little guy right here, and match it up with the hole on your rim, right here. So we're going to drop the valve stem into the hole and then work on getting one of our beads on, the back bead. So the back bead I'm putting on just with my thumb over the rim, all the way around, working it to one point, and then it'll snap over. So right now we have half the wheel back together. We have one bead of the tire back onto the rim. Now we're going to go through and put the second bead on and complete the process. So we're going ahead and putting our next bead on. Just little by little, work your way around the rim. It'll start to get tight once you get towards the top, which is good. That means that it'll actually stay on when you put air in it. So work from both sides with your thumbs towards the middle, and eventually the bead will pop over the rim. There it is. So from there, come this way. We're going to throw some air in the tire, up to whatever the pressure on the side says, usually 65.
Yeah, I tried to do that.
And once we get 65 pounds in, we're ready to reinstall our tire.
You're welcome.
Alright, so now that we've gotten our new tube put in and the tire's all aired up and ready to go, we have to put it back on the bike. So it's pretty much like the process earlier, except backwards of taking the wheel off. We're going to put it back on. So sneak it in there, put your chain over your highest gear, because that's where we took it out. And then you got to work the tire past your brakes. So gently, very gently. And then you slide the wheel back into the dropouts, which are the little recesses that it sits in. So tighten your quick release. The wheel is on there on its own, and the last step is to put the brakes back on so that you can safely stop. So once that's done, you give the wheel a spin, make sure it's all good, and now you're ready to go. Thank you for watching the tutorial on how to change your own tube, and I hope this helps for your home adventures. And if not, we always change tires here for $3 at the Great Northern Bicycle Company, so thank you for your time.